Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm on here today to give you intuitive general energetic reading for the month of May, the first 2 weeks of May, May 1st to May 14th, 2020. Okay. Let me give you an energetic update on me, what I've been experiencing since the last time I came up here. I am not gonna stump. I keep it real. I keep it 100. It has been, very, very challenging. I have been dealing with my lower chakra, the insecurities, the emotional trauma roller coaster. Dealing with a lot of lower back pain. Also dealing with the issues of going back to Western medicine again to bathe my pain, which I do not like. I know there's other remedies. I'm actually have moved forward and got me some beautiful CBD rubbing muscle rub, and that has been helping. So I'm like weighing myself off the pain medicine and moving towards that method, because I'm not like when I feel I'm tired and displacing, and it's just things that we go through, and it's challenges that I've dealt with over years. I was a CNA for 10 years, and I injured myself quite a few times on the job. I hadn't worked in a while due to my back issues, but they get better at times, and I notice that it's energetically too. So when I'm vibrating high and I'm doing a lot of like positive thoughts and stuff, it don't seem to be as bad, but my pain can put me in a depressive state as well. I can be fine mentally and emotionally, and all of a sudden I deal with sciatica, chronic disc disease, and a lot of stuff that's very chronic in my lower back. But it's times where I have changed my diet and tried other methods, and just was able to like in a point where I self-heal and get through it. And it's time where I have to take something because it's that bad that I can't get up. But I've been going through these beautiful up changes and finding beautiful ways to actually get through that. And I understand that everything is energetically. And I notice when I get in a lower place, vibrating low, or get into like the energies that's coming in now, past hurt, past pain, more trauma, everything that's going on. I'm an imp, so I feel everything that's going on energetically with humanity as well. So it's like, oh my goodness, where is this pain coming from? But I'm getting through it. I don't let it, deter me. I don't let it like totally get me down in these times, because I know how to bring myself back to center. Okay, so I've been dealing with that, but with that, I've still been working on meditation. I did me a beautiful Epsom salt and salt bath 3 days ago, and it helped so much. And I kept putting it off, knowing that was going to help too. But being a mother and having other things to do, you just try to juggle it all. But it's all good, just trying to stay positive. And my shirt says, "Be your own hero," and that right there to me means so much. I feel like we always going like outside of ourselves to try to find people or certain circumstances or things to help us, or to save us, or to get us through things, when really you got to be your own hero. You got to go within yourself, and you got to do the work. I'm telling you, this is dedicated work, and sometimes you might fall short. I always say this: we might give out, but we can't give up. I know it seemed like I might work out a little bit and a little fit, but actually, I was just blessed, because I was an athlete in high school, and I did a lot of hard work for years, dedicated to my physical body. And that's why I was like so disappointed when I injured myself in my mid-20s and had to go through this situation. So all that hard work I did in my early childhood years of starting to work out. Honestly, in 5th grade, I started working out, and like my physical became like a part of me, a dominant part of me. That's how I was like to be this all the strong being in a sense, physically, and it gave me a strong mental outlook on life too. That got me through a lot of things. And when I lost that, when I injured my back again, I lost a lot of sense of myself. I went to deep depression states, and that accumulated for me losing my daughter, and it's years ago, but that's the past. It's these things that come up, the things that you deal with, from childhood trauma to young adult, teenage, to the choices we make in life. All I know is that I have been strong through a lot, and we have to be our own heroes. We have to be held accountable for our own actions, okay? So when we do things that is displeasing to the soul, displeasing to the body, displeasing to the mind, know that you can also reverse that and change that, okay? In a drop of a dime, with just a thought and the effort and the will to do it yourself. This is going to take hard work and dedication to you, but for you. But I hope all is well. I hope all is well, because I'm very grateful. I definitely can't complain about my life. So for me to come from where I came from and be one at today, and be able to be on here for you all, to be an inspiration, to give my story, give you inspirational messages, give you intuitive readings, paintings, whatever I bring, poems, songs, whatever I bring to my platform, it's for you all, and it's for me too. This is my healing way to heal as well. So I thank you all for tuning in and being a part of my YouTube channel. Thank you. If you enjoy what you like, what you see, you resonate with it, take what resonates with you, what you don't, just just dust it off, do away with it. But if you do like what you hear, see if it helps you and inspires you, please click that thumbs up button, that like button, and share if you would like with your family, friends, or loved one who might think this might impact and help as well. But once again, at the end of the day, you have to be your own hero, okay? So I'm gonna get into these cards. And this reading is for the first 2 weeks of May 1st through May 14th, 2020, okay? I'm gonna do a little shuffle here. I like to shuffle my cards in front of you guys and, just get into it and see what all comes out, and get a good, a good shuffle, a good deal. I could kind of deal these cards with my fingers like the other cards I got. And this is my, once again, these are my Starman Tarot deck, and these are my Energy Oracle cards right here. And I'll be doing the Mind, Body, Soul, and Spirit reading. We already had one fall out, okay, for the mind, okay. Let's see. Oh, like I say, I'm just grateful to be here and present this. I'm gonna get right into this beautiful intuitive message. I've already called on all divine angel souls, whoever hears it, to guide and help me energetically, vibrationally, and through frequency as well, light codes. I hadn't did a light language activation for y'all lately. I'm waiting until I get to a certain point where I'm really self-healed, and to bring that light code to y'all through me. So as I do heal completely, I will bring you all beautiful light language, okay? But I will not do it until then, because I like to give my whole pure self, as when I'm doing things. Even now, I'm very focused and well here with you all today, okay, at this moment. So let's see. We have the mind, body, soul, and spirit. And I like to do 2-card confirmation, one more with the Energy Oracle deck, and then a final confirmation with the Starman Tarot deck. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. All right. And sometimes I give reference to the cards, the books. It all depends on what I'm guided to do, what I'm guided to pick up, or what comes through me. So what messages come through me, I just go from there, okay? And despite my back, that's why I say it takes strength and strong will. I actually spent about 5.5 days braiding my hair. So I get through challenges. to bring me a sense of well-being. Do all you can to make yourself feel good. Beautify yourself. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. You know, do what you can to raise your vibrations. Whatever it takes, just do it. Do it, whatever it is, from the light, from your higher perspective. Whatever it is to help you get back into kickstart to your well-being, okay? Because we all need that. We all need something we have to do to bring us, I always say, a beautiful sense of joy. All right, let's get this final confirmation from the Starman Tarot deck, okay? Oh, okay. Oh, let me see what we got here. Sounds like someone's coming out the door. Oh, my baby girl. Go ahead. Go to the bathroom. Yeah, when you have kids around, you know, you gotta like do what you can around them, all right? But they try to be, except my little one, she likes to be in the camera sometimes. They try to be very respectful when I come and I'm telling them I'm about to get on. Let me burn my sage some more. I'm about to get on and do a video for the beautiful collective here, okay? All right. See you all cleansing and healing energies as well. All right, let's see what we got here for the mind. So in this first column, because this is a column, I have envy in reverse. I like to give you the whole column, then give you all tied up, upright. And I have the Four of Swords upright, okay? Let's see what I'm getting from this card. Let's see. Of course, it's talking about envy. But what I'm seeing is she's wearing like this dark robe, okay? And she's covering herself. And it's like she's hiding something. It's like a sense of her is being bound to something. Like but she's letting that go, okay? There's not going to be any more envy, envious towards others. Okay? I feel like in the mind we're going to get past that. You know what I mean? Why envy what the next person have or don't have? Because now we're coming to a sense of self where we shouldn't, if we realize that being envious doesn't bring us a greater perspective of who we are or what we are to bring into our energy field, okay? Because what you put out is what you bring back. So I feel that because of that, because we're letting go of that envy, is that dark side of us, or that dark thought process, or that lower thought process, that we're gonna be able to walk through this this golden light, this better journey. It's gonna start getting lighter. If you see here, I'll show you. It's a light. A doorway right there that's golden back that's lit up. I feel like, and you see the sun shining on her face. So it's like that greater part of what you was thinking of, that envious thought, that misunderstanding of other people or judgment of other people. Because I want to say that too, that way of negatively looking at what the next person may be doing or doing, whether it's on somebody else's channel or you see somebody else, or family member, whatever it is, you know, you're gonna start like not being so envious anymore. It's like it's no more of that. You know, you stop thinking that way. It's time to move forward and open up into your inner self, your inner light, your inner like light mindset, the loving, the higher mindset. You know, stop clouding yourself with those dark thoughts. And for that confirmation, I said, because due to that, it seems like what I'm getting from this card here is, I see tied up. Okay, you two tied up with things. It's all tied up. So she's tied up, but she's surrounded by this beautiful, beautiful blue light, okay, that surrounds her and around her aura. And then I see also like a violet light going through her chest. So it's like we two all tied up with our own problems, with our own situation, with our own journey, with our own life, to be sitting up here worried about other people and being envious and jealous. We too tied up to be like that. So all that negative speaking, that's why I see the blue, and I get from the blue, the voice speaking, you know, the throat chakra, all that negative speaking is like, it's why I do all that. We ain't got time to be speaking negative about people. We ain't got time for that. We don't need that. We don't need that karma coming back to us, because we need to be in our higher place. And I see this She has like a violet like light going across here too. In her throat area is like a violet light, and I talked about that in my intuitive painting, that actually chakra energy colors can come in anywhere within your chakra system and put that energy there, that color frequency there, that them light codes there to be able to work in other areas besides the area that we think the color belongs to. That color and that energy and that frequency moves through. So you have that being in your high place, and you're gonna be speaking positive about the people, more positive about people, because you're thinking more positive. That envy is that negative thought pattern concept is no longer there. So when you speak about them, you're going to speak highly of them. You're going to start speaking highly of yourself. Okay, it's no more of being that way anymore. And I see, because with confirmation that we have the Four of Swords. And what I get for this automatically is because a lot of people have been going in and doing like a lot of meditation, self-work, and they're starting to get it, and they're starting to open up their minds. I see the sword piercing through his crown all the way down to his third eye. And it's like a light of energy there, and got all these different colors surrounding him. And here go that blue energy again when I was talking about the throat chakra. It's like now we're to a point that we're coming within, we're toning, we're thinking differently, so we're speaking differently in how we pertain. And this is to do with the mind, pertain our thought processes, and also the mind is what makes you, the way you think is what makes you voice and express yourself. So we're doing a lot of going within, we're doing a lot of higher thinking, so we can express ourselves better and express towards other people and speak more positive towards other people, the world, society, and everything, so things will start moving forward, because we're starting to think from a greater, higher perspective. No more envious, lower thoughts, no more we're too tied up with our own situations in life and things we're going through with that. And because of that, we're speaking better. You got that violet color in her throat chakra. I want to show you this here so you can see what I'm talking about. You see that she got the blue surrounding around her, and then it's violet in her throat chakra around her throat. So that's where I get that from, and that's what I'm intuitively getting from these cards. And so now we're going to go to the body. And here I'm seeing that, I like this. We got the walk away card, the thinking woman in reverse, and we got the hangman upright. Okay, so, and what I get from this intuitively from me looking at the cards, like when it comes to the body, because I like to make reference to every concept of what I pull for each of my body, soul, and spirit. So when it comes to the body, it's like we're going to be walking away from a lot of things that no longer serves us. Like for me, instance, like I told you earlier in the video, that I no longer want to use, I'm going to be using pharmaceutical medicine to help me with my back issues. I found this CBD rub that has been doing wonders things, and just meditating and working on my breathing, because I got so much in pain and stuff. And so, just like my mind was cloudy, so I wasn't thinking of working on my breathing. I wasn't thinking to breathe and to process this and move this energy through, because sometimes it ain't just the chronic pain that's bothering me. It actually could be energetic blocks too in that lower chakra, back chakra. So I had to find different concepts, because I wanted to I didn't want to be in that lower thought and that heavy weight. So I had to raise my vibrations and stuff. So it's like, that's one thing I'm choosing to walk away from. We're going to be walking away from things that don't serve us, things that's not making us feel good, things that's not unhealthy things we put in our body, whether it's for health reasons or whatever. We're trying to find other solutions, unhealthy foods. We're going to be walking away from unhealthy relationships. It's going to be a lot of walking away within these next 2 weeks, from May the 1st to May the 14th. Like, it's time to walk away. We're going to be walking away. We're going to be walking away from things to just help us to be better able to take care of our temples and love ourselves more. All right. And with that, I got the thinking woman in the reverse. It's like, it's nothing to think about when it comes to that. Like, we're done thinking things through. We're done contemplating on whether should I do this or whether should I do that, or thinking on holding on to that negative thought or that lower thought. And what I get from that, because we've been doing, I see it doing a lot of reading and working on it. And if you see it, she's around it in green. So I get from that too, like, you're moving more from your heart, okay? That's why you're able to walk away from these negative situations, these negative lower vibrational constructs, because you're operating more from your heart and within your body to make you move towards a more positive direction, to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And here's a hangman upright to show you that, yeah, you're dumping all that off, all that unnecessary baggage. You see how everything's falling out of his pockets. He's upside down. He's losing a lot of things. And as he's losing it, he's got this cloud darkness around him. It's like though we're surrounded in the storm. We've been in the storm. We're surrounded around the storm. Everything is still going on around the world. We're losing these things that no longer serve us, because we don't want to keep sitting in that storm. And we're glowing. We're choosing I see he got this gold, like his body's gold again, like he got this golden essence about him, you know what I'm saying? And he's holding on to his hat though. So it's like you're covering your crown, you know what I'm saying? And you're holding on to your higher self. So you're able to walk away from things. You're able to just let it all go, okay? That's what I got for the body, you know what I'm saying? So, you're going to be doing positive things to do with the body and the self moving forward. And let's see what we got to do with the soul. I have financial constraints in reverse. The man holding his heart in reverse. And I have the Prince of Wands in reverse. Okay, so these are all reversal cards, but what I get from the financial restraints to me to do with the soul, that's a good thing that is in reverse, because what I'm getting intuitively is that it's going to be some things that's going to move forward financially for the collective, maybe for society. I'm seeing banks changing. Like I'm looking now, I see this building that's got banks on it. So it's like something in the financial banking system is going to change. And I'm seeing so all I'm seeing is bank and pillars. So it's like something in the financial banking system is going to change. So the way that I guess money is going to be coming forth and brought about, another something's going to happen financially in the banking system, where there's going to be no more constraints, I guess, about the way that the system, the monetary system has been running. We're going to hear something new, I feel, within these 2 weeks to come, that it's going to be some changes to come. Even if it's not changes actually being done, it's going to be spoke about within the first weeks of May, about this new money system, this new way, this new wave of money, this new way that everybody gonna be able to be well set off. Like it's no more stop worrying and stressing about money. So the soul won't be overbottled. You can really bring your high soul in and feel good in your soul, because this good news is gonna come out. All right, and I have the man holding his heart in reverse. And what I'm getting from that is I see a lot of red, and if you see, he's holding the heart down in his lower chakra. So it's like, what I get is, okay, since it's in reverse, he's holding his heart in reverse. It's like, because of those financial constraints that's going to be coming about, those changes in the banking systems, the heart, the way you felt, your lower construct, the security, you might get a little relief. You might feel a little bit better about the things that come and the situations that come about in the near future. So, but it's still like, you're still going to be kind of weary of it. Like, okay, we hear this, but let's see what's going to happen. Okay. We see they gave out these stimulus checks, but it needs to be more to be done than that. It's a lot more that needs to be done than that. All right, to help the people, to help the world, so to help society. So it's like the thought of money too, the way that people look at money. Like, it's like we're gonna start trying to find better things to grasp our lower chakra, to grasp what we're dealing with within our security and finances. We're gonna start coming up with greater ideas, better we're gonna start seeing things from a greater perspective, like trying to figure out things, thinking on a higher level, doing research, and coming together as well, so everybody can feel like they have a sense of security. And I feel like this is going to be done as a broad. So this is a big thing that's actually, I keep getting that, yes, the banking system is going to, it's going to be something about the money system and how it's going to change, be said and brought about. Then you have the Prince of Wands in reverse. And what I'm getting from this card, because I want to look at this card and see what I see energetically, okay, what stands out to me, okay? So, I see dark caves behind him, but I also see like this green overriding the darkness. So it's in reverse. So it's like we're gonna have to really go within to work with our heart chakras to be able to still find balance in that lower um, half of ourselves. There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the lower chakras, and that's why that heart is in reverse. But it's going to feel like a sense of that. It's going to be enlightened and lift up, because we're going to get some good news. But it's still like going to be some weirdness about this news that's going to come out about the system. A lot of people might agree with it, be like, yay, but it's going to be some people like, man, that's some bull. So everybody's not going to agree on this change. Like, everybody's not going to agree. So it's still going to be a lot of broken hearts. It's still going to be some sadness. And it's still going to be like some people, like, it's like, and what I see is like a mockery. Like, cause when I see this character here, because to me it's a character. You got this kind of like I don't know if you look at it up right, kind of like a man, like a kind of like with feminine tendencies. And I see, I guess you could say, the masculine feminine aspect, but it's like it's not serious yet. It's covering a lot of disconfigured things that don't make sense and don't go together. You know what I'm saying? And although upright will have this fire and this spark, and he will use this to like navigate through himself with his soul, it's like he's not doing that. He's staying constricted. To me, I feel like he got like these I don't want to call them chains, but locks around his thighs and his wrists. They golden, but they locks. It's like he locked down. And to me, when that represents like a value, money, and still talking about the financial concept, and it's like because of that, there's still gonna be a lot of people that ain't too happy about things, or whether they're moving, or they're gonna be happy because they're not moving fast enough. And it's gonna be a lot of people like, yeah, we hear these new changes, but when it's gonna happen? Like, it's still gonna be some disappointments, because it ain't. People want things like the microwave, right? I want it now. You have it now. Just live in the now. As you live in the now and be graceful in the now, before you know it, the things that you want to manifest to come to you would definitely come to be. But with that comes with patience, okay? So that's what I got from that soul, row column. I'm sorry, the column of the soul, okay? Now here we go with the spirit. I have here the first chakra, Archangel Michael in reverse. Right now, I want to say, like I say, we doing some work. We're dealing with that lower chakra. We're dealing with it. Come on, call on Archangel Michael. Go deep. Go within. Meditate and ask yourself what is. It got to do. Okay. Let me go down the column first. Please let me go. Okay, so we got Archangel Michael in reverse. Because stuff just be coming to me. I'm going to get it out. The healers of the ages in reverse, and we have the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay. What I keep seeing when I'm getting to this is like, okay, we're dealing with this stuff from our lower chakra. We're dealing with this insecurity, this financial situation, this woe me, this trauma, this pain, whatever we may be dealing with, it causes us to sit in this lower place, okay? And it's like some of us don't even want to find a way to heal. I'm getting that spiritually. You're feeling like there's no hope there. There's nothing I want. There's no healing. There's no solution. Yes, it is. You got to go within. Like I say, call on Archangel Michael. He deals with the heart. I see a heart. It's like a heart down in the. Ask him to bring love to that lower chakra. Ask him to bring protection to that lower chakra. Ask him to come in and help you heal that lower chakra. Go within a meditation and see what is triggering this. And if it's have to do with finances, look around you and see where you at. Do you have a roof over your head? Whether it's yours or somebody else give you a place to stay or something, you're not having to be out in the cold, or be grateful for that. Give that gratitude. Do you have food to eat? Are you warm when it's cold? Are you cool when it's hot? Do you have water? Do you have the minimal things that you have for you can survive and just, I don't want to say survive, so you can give gratitude to and know that everything is all right and this too shall pass, right? So if it's that way, just trying to find a sense of finding the things that to be grateful for. Like, paint the whole picture. Look at your whole surroundings and ask yourself, well, dang, you know what? I do got this again. I'm all right. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. I'm even though I don't have extracurricular activity money, I mean, what you really gonna do with it anyway? A lot of stuff closed down, as long as you got your toiletry, your essentials and stuff like that. If you have that type of stuff, just be grateful and stop worrying about them big chunks of change, that money you just go waste and blow and spend. If you have your essentials, if you have a roof over your head, you have everything you need, just be like, thank you, if it's the financial. But if you're dealing with some trauma, some past hurt, a lot of things that's coming up energetically in that way, go within, meditate and see what that is that's like causing you to just ask for healing. Just go within and love that part of yourself and embrace that part of yourself and just take some deep breaths and keep sending love and healing to that area, and keep breathing and breathing and breathing. And as you breathe and think positive, and even if you can get through a moment in time and then now like come up out of it and you like feel good for that moment. If something else triggered again, go through another cycle. Find different methods to help you get through this. Find ways to heal. Stop not wanting to find methods to heal ourselves. We definitely don't need the substances and stuff to try to heal us, because that is not the answer. You're not going to get anywhere like that. I know. Trust me, okay? And because we feel this way, we're working this lower chakra, and we don't really want to find a sense of healing. And for the healers cards, I want to say call on, and I see here, call on the Christy energies that are coming in strongly right now, or whatever energies, like this high vibration, the high sensitivity, your high heart, just to come in stronger right now and help you to heal whatever you may be going through, because it works. I'm telling you, if it didn't work for me, I mean, you got to try everything you can. We might give out, but you can't give up, okay? Even if you give out for that moment, you get back up and you find another solution, and so you keep working through it and working through it and working through it. Yes, things take time to process. A lot of things are not going to happen overnight, okay? Just keep going within and working with yourself, all right? I got this Two of Wands in reverse. And what I get from that is, from this card, it's like a cloud over your head. It's like you're upside down with the cloud over your head. You got these wands in your hands, but it's like you don't know what to do with them. Your face is covered, and because it literally is, right? But your face is covered, and you feel like you're being smothered. And so if you feel that way, and you got all this beautiful construct around you, you got all this beautiful construct around you, this beautiful golden geometric, this dynamic systematic stimulation, whatever you want to say that we're in, that you're living in, that you can wield things from a greater perspective. You just use your magic. Take those wands and do something with it, okay? It's just a lot going on. It's a lot to process. It's a lot in these 2 weeks to come. I would say things still gonna be shooken up. As far as energetically, emotionally, and that's why today I did decide to bring my painting out. The higher self, the lower self, the balancing of the self. That's the scales. You have your shadow, gray, dark side. You have all this beautiful divine light. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you're gonna be going back and forth, experiencing some of both. But it's about finding the balance within yourself, okay? Because we're vibrant either way. I love all of these colors, even my gray areas and my dark areas. You got to love that part of yourself and ask to heal it. Heal that part of yourself. Embrace that part of you. Don't run from it. Don't be scared of it because you feel like you're in this dark place and in this darkness right now. You tell that darkness, look, I know you're here, but we got to do something. We can't stay in this dark because we got to be able to see. So let's just bring a spark of light to you, your area, spark of light to your heart, spark of light to your mind, spark of light to your reality. And, do what all you can to just move forward, even if it's just a little bit. It's progress, right? And I mean, I came up here to bring you all this reading. I hope it helped. I hope that just meditate for a better world, a beautiful place, for the greater good for all. And that is really what is happening. It might not seem like that's what's unfolding, but it is. I feel it divinely within my soul. But we got to do all this purging. We got to get that darkness out. We got to face the shadow. We got to give it love. We got to get rid of it. I'm not saying we're going to get rid of it, but we got to heal it. And then as we heal it, we can live with it and through it and for it and by it together, right? For the greater good for all, because that will bring a different perspective of how you think and you process things and you go throughout your days and your moment, because it starts with you. Once again, be your own hero, okay? Go within. Only you can save you, okay? So until next time, beautiful diamonds of light, bye now.